say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Out to the right wing. And the pass to KD. Now, here's Sharp. 11 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Moncrief. And here is Siakam. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Sharp and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Good work there as it goes. Trent's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
On the wing, Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 24 points.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And the Raptors call time here. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
He's checked in for Toronto.
That was your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Van Vliet against Giddey. Pass to Siakam. Got a piece of it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Moncrief. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The 8-footer. And again, it's Portland converted.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's Beauchamp. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Covered by Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now Livingston. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Giddey. It's hauled in by Achua. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Trent. They get it again. Siakam, the bounce pass. And the Raptors miss again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Livingston. Moncrief defending, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
At the line for Portland, Livingston. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Smith checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And he can't hit the second. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the shot is good. Moncrief's got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Smith against Giddey. And it's stolen by Moncrief. From deep, Trent cans it from downtown. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
There's the 3. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Now here's Trent. He's got 7. Smith the pass to Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Raptors, Precious Achua.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Toronto. Nurkic checked in for Siakam. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Trent. That's off as well, so he misses both. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Giddey after the Raptors pick up 2. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Your Blazers Youth Dance Team. Show some love, everybody.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. Plays it in off the breakaway. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Now here's Giddey. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Toronto making a change. Barnes is checked in.
Scotty Barnes.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes to Moncrief. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Trailblazers leading by 15. And here's Livingston. Now Giddey. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Moncrief. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Achua. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
The pass to Robinson Earl. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Portland has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Launches it. And they recover it. Reed finds Livingston. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Raptors trail by 11. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Giddey. Tries again. Reed misses.
Trailblazers foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Precious Achua, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, so Portland ends up going with the new group. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Sharp. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Jokic against Mobley. Barnes looking around. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Here's the Beast. Moncrief defending. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Fred Van Vliet shooting 1.
Free throw good. Van Vliet. Portland leading by 5. Here's the Beast. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Passes it to Barnes. 1:07 left in the third quarter. The pass to Achua. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast has got 4 points this quarter.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Now here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Barnes right side. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside for Durant. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, with that high release and that length, when KD takes a 3, if you're the defender, you're pretty much just hoping he misses.
Back to Achua. Van Vliet with it. 16 feet away. Johnson with the block. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called. Shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Johnson is out there with Durant, and it's the Beast. Then it's Sharp. That's the group on the floor for Portland. On the wing, Johnson. Over Barnes. Johnson can't get it to go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Beast. Here's Sharp. That one wide left.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. over Giddey. Trent can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 10. Giddey, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. Inside. The dunk by Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. Shot from 16. That's short off the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Shoots over KD. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. From deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
The Beast is checked in for the Trailblazers. Moncrief is checked in for Toronto. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The Beast passes to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It's basically pick your poison with Kevin Durant, especially in the screen and roll, an effective passer, and of course, a deadly shooter.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Beast's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Moncrief. The Blazers getting the bucket. Trent passes to Barnes. It's Moncrief on the wing. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good, Barnes.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's blocked. Now, here's Sean. He's tightly guarded. Here's Giddey. Good D by Siakam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Moncrief. With some arc. The rebound by KD. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts it up from 17, and he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
You talk about the mid-range and how much KD uses that area better than anybody in the NBA.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Off the inbound, and it's Portland with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Moncrief. Giddey against Trent. Clock at 6. And the Beast pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 13. Giddey the pass to Durant. That one falls. Durant's got 19 points.
And Durant thrives through the contact that time, just taking the defender head on and finishing the play.
And here's Trent. Back to Moncrief. And that time, also a missed shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside, KD. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Poked away. Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's the Beast. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pass to Sharp from downtown. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Now here is Moncrief. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the Beast. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. And stolen by Giddey. Passes it to Sharp. Over Moncrief. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Raptors. The free throw drops for Sharp. And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet up top. They get a hand on it. Here's Giddey. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no up.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Giddey. Back to KD. The pass to Giddey. He feeds it to KD. And KD throws it down.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Trent. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Shots good by the Beast.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Now here's Van Vliet. It's tipped, and he stays with it. Jacks up a 3, and Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 10 points in just the second half.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Sidney Moncrief on the wing, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Gary Trent. Hayes is checked in for Moncrief. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
That one misses.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Johnson against Flynn.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. The Raptors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Hayes. Outside Flynn. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. And again, Toronto no up. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Hayes. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Raptors ball.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. Buries the 7-footer.
Malachi Flynn.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Katie. The ball was moving tonight. What's been the key to the offense clicking lately?
Well, we just found an open man. You know, our point guard is doing a great job of getting everybody involved, and we're just playing off each other right now.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trust out there with you guys. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.